Inappropriate teacher-student relationships are taken to the next level in this Lifetime movie set in a Catholic school. From 2015, this is Bad Sister. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
Yes, and please consider joining my Patreon, where you'll find my video on Twisted House Sitter 2. This one, however, is free to view, so all you have to do is sign up for a Patreon account to watch it. Full disclosure, I'm hoping that once you've signed up, you'll think, fuck it, it's only $3 a month, and give me your money. Because I keep getting copyright claimed, and while I enjoy doing this, it would be nice to get some money for it. Anyway, let's get on with this film.
Yeah.
This is Jason, and he's the main character.
Hi.
He goes to Catholic school and really wants to be a musician.
You're always there.
Oh, God. Now meet Sister Sophia.
Hi.
She's new to the school this year, so Sister Rebecca is showing her around. Oh, look, there's Jason.
Hi.
It's so nice to meet you.
When Jason walks off, Sister Rebecca tells Sister Sophia that Jason's grades have been slipping and that he got in some trouble over the summer.
DUI. Wrecked his father's car.
When she gets to her room, it's clear that Sister Sophia isn't really a nun. And these clearly aren't her pants. Yeah, that's more like it.
Yes.
Then we meet Jason's sister, Zoe.
I'm working really hard to get into Whitendale.
How impressive.
Yeah, Whitendale is the top university in the Lifetime cinematic universe. Up in Jason's room, his friends are talking about how this is the last year they've got to bang Sarah Croft.
So Jay, how many fans you got now?
I'm up to like 10,000.
Lucky Jason. He even gets loads of positive comments on his videos, including this one from someone called Meant to Be. Oh, right, it's Sister Sophia. Although we don't see Sister Sophia rubbing one out over Jason's videos, it's certainly implied. She's even started hanging around in the music room to watch him practice.
You're really talented, Jason. Your parents must be very proud. I don't know.
It's time for class now, and here we meet Sarah Croft, who's really into Jason. Sister Sophia notices this and moves Sarah to the front of the class.
Chapter 1 looks like a great place to start. Yes.
Shouldn't we start with the morning prayer?
She's like, yeah, okay, you can do that. And Zoe notices that Sister Sophia's not even joining in.
What?
She didn't say the morning prayer.
So?
So that's like sacrilege around here.
Okay.
Later, Sophia has a question for Jason.
This Sarah? Is she your girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
I think you're quite a catch. Have a good night, Jason.
Okay, so that's totally inappropriate.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Sarah does, however, want to be Jason's girlfriend. So the next day, she kisses him.
Miss Croft!
Jason, get to class. Go. Do not let me catch you with that boy ever again.
After class, Sister Sophia asks Jason to stay behind.
Come to my chambers after your last class and we'll have a word.
Really?
I thought students weren't allowed in the teacher's quarters.
Well, they are if they're invited.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Later up in her room, Sophia prepares for Jason's arrival.
Sister Sophia.
Jason needs to get back to his room to mop himself up, and Sophia knows her plan has worked, because that night, all he can think about is shagging his new teacher.
Boys will be boys.
The next day...
You're a bad boy, Jason. You didn't come to see me.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Yeah, right.
This weekend, it looks like Jason has plans to meet with Sarah, and Sister Sophia is livid. So she tells Sister Rebecca that she needs to leave the school for a couple of days to see her sick Aunt Frances in hospital.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That night, Jason tells his parents that he wants to take a year out before applying for college.
Now that doesn't sound like such a good idea.
So you don't think I'll make it?
No.
Jason gets in the mood and goes to play his guitar by the pool, and look who's peering round the corner. On Sunday night, when the kids are back, Sister Sophia goes into Sarah's room and plants drugs in her textbook. Why didn't she do this the night before when the kids weren't there? No idea. The next day...
Open your textbooks to page 34. Sarah Croft. I can't believe this.
Is it even real?
Oh, it's real.
So Sarah is sent to Sister Rebecca's office and indefinitely suspended. Sister Sophia suggests they sweep all the kids' bedrooms, and alcohol is found under Jason's mattress. His punishment will be to stay at school this weekend and help Sister Sophia in the garden. Good. Zoe is going to stay at school this weekend too.
Why?
To keep an eye on you.
Then we get a flashback and find out how Sister Sophia ended up here. She saw one of Jason's songs online, found out what school he went to, killed the real Sister Sophia, and showed up in her place. The next day in the school garden...
Wow, it is so hot out here.
So that night, Sister Sophia goes into Jason's room, sets her phone to record, jumps into his bed, and then they bang. The next morning, when Jason's at breakfast, Sophia goes into his room and smells his clothes.
Weird.
Jason feels bad about shagging a nun, so that night he goes to confession.
I engaged in fornication. Part of me knows I'm probably going to hell for it, and the other part doesn't really care. Father?
But Sister Sophia enters the booth and then they bang. The next day, Bishop O'Reilly arrives and he's met the real Sister Sophia. The fake one has to get out of there fast, so tells Sister Rebecca that he has to go and see her Aunt Frances again. But Sister Rebecca's starting to get suspicious. That night at home, Jason and his dad are arguing about Jason's poor life choices again, while Sister Sophia sits in her car outside listening to Jason's music. Jason storms out of the house, then goes to a party at Sarah Croft's house. Sarah takes him up to her bedroom, but all Jason can think about is Sister Sophia, so he leaves. And oh no, the police are about to arrest him for possession of alcohol, but out of nowhere, Sister Sophia pops out and gets the police officer to leave it.
I don't see how.
Jason can't go home drunk, so she takes him to a hotel room.
You were following me.
I had a premonition that you might need my help.
What we're doing is wrong.
Is it?
Maybe.
Jason's like, it's weird and creepy and has to stop. Then he storms out and Sophia cries. On Monday morning, she waits outside Jason's house again. But this time, Zoe clocks her car. When Jason gets to his room, he finds Sister Sophia unconscious next to an open bottle of pills. But it's okay, it's just a trick to get him to kiss her.
Wait, what?
He tells her to get out, then gets a call from Zoe, who tells him that Sister Sophia's car was outside the house this morning. He's like, no, it wasn't, just leave it. We then find out that Sarah Croft has been allowed to come back to school, and Sophia can't have this. So she's dead, and Zoe finds her. After the funeral, Jason asks Sophia if she had anything to do with it. She's like, Jason, look at this video on my phone.
Whoa, you recorded us?
I like watching you.
He's like, delete it, and she's like, no. The kids are off home for the weekend, so Sister Sophia tells Sister Rebecca that her Aunt Frances died and that she needs to go to the funeral. But there's no funeral, so she shows up at a restaurant where Jason's having dinner with his family.
Oh my god!
Jason's dad asks her to join them, but Jason's like, no, Dad, it's a family dinner.
Son, don't be rude.
So that's happening, as is this under the table. Back at the school, Sister Rebecca wants to send flowers to Sophia's Aunt Frances, but finds out there's no such person. At home, Jason tells Zoe all about the Sister Sophia situation.
You can't let her get away with this.
What do I do?
Zoe's like, Jason, I don't think Sophia is who she says she is. He's like, I don't even think she's a real nun. And she's like, okay, we need to prove it.
Correctamundo.
Jason tells Zoe there's a laptop in her room.
Maybe if we can get into it, we can find the proof we need.
And then what?
Turn the tables on her.
What's this?
Oh my God.
So Sophia's in trouble now. Not only have Jason and Zoe got into her laptop, but Sister Rebecca's told her that she knows she's been lying.
Sister Rebecca, I'll tell you the truth.
Jason and Zoe have found out that Sister Sophia is really Laura Patterson, an obsessed fan of Jason's. So they go to this chapel thing to look for Sister Rebecca.
What are you doing?
I believe your name's Laura? Laura Patterson? You're just some crazy stalker who deserves to be locked up.
So she's dead. At an unspecified time later, we find out that Zoe's got into Whittendale and that Jason's dad is now okay with him wasting his life singing his rubbish songs. He's even bought him a new guitar.
If you're gonna be the best, you gotta play on the best.
And that's the end of the film, so until next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and please consider joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Thank you.